Hello, I would like to start my vlog challenge. Today is the 11th day. So basically, today I was super jet lagged, and it's weird to say jet lagged because I didn't even travel, but it feels like I did because I've been taking online courses in Japan, and I've been working in Japan time, meaning working in midnight in Vancouver time. So funny thing, I thought that today was Saturday instead of Sunday, and also it's because tomorrow is long weekend, and my brain kind of misunderstood it, so that is that. But anyways, I want to move on with a little bit of gratitude time. I truly appreciate my friend who really supports me, send me a food. I've been receiving food from people here and there, especially after I got laid off, and it was so delicious, and I truly appreciate it. And also another part, I'm sorry, my shoulder blades are hurting so much, and I really don't know what to do. It's just bothering me constantly, and it hurts. Yeah, the nerves hurt. But anyway, sorry about that. And also I do appreciate for the people who is watching this channel, because right now I have two audience, which is Japanese and English. I do the vlog challenge 30 days in Japanese as well as I'm doing in English. The audience in a Japanese sector is a little bit more active because I have a circle in Facebook, and people kind of refer people to kind of show the video when they think that it is useful. Although in the English part I'm a little bit weak because the connection here in Western side is not that huge yet. So, and also my focus is a little bit on the Japanese side right now. So that is that. But either way, I've been receiving both feedbacks from Japanese and English side as well, and it just has been really great. Like even good one, negative ones, it all has been adding up, and it's motivating me to improve and to continue. And yeah, I'm really excited. Yep, and the project itself is getting more structurized, and I love to see this change, and it's just very, very fulfilling every single day, although it's very, very tiring too as well. And sometimes you have to kind of suffer from tight tendons, right? But anyways, I have to continue my yoga. That's what it is. Anyways, today I would like to start a topic which is a little bit similar to yesterday's. So why did I started this project? What drove me to start this project? And yesterday I shared my whole life in 10 minutes, very, very quickly. But today I want to change the angle, and the angle will be the reality of startup companies. Yeah, it's exciting, huh? So the reality is, generally speaking, if you go online and search the survival rate of startup companies, it's generally set to 5 to 10 years. It's like 10%. So 10% of the company continues to survive, but 90% they either bankrupt, or the owner quit, or something happened and it's just not there anymore. Yeah, or evaporate maybe. Anyways, what I want to say is that I experienced 4 different startup companies, and basically I have 4 different experience with different owners and employees, 4 different ideology, and probably 3 different industries. So that gives me a lot of qualitative samples for me to really understand the logic side of it, and also the ideal side of it, reality side of it, ideal side of it, right? This is the article I found in Japanese article. So this statistic is from Japan, but I think it's pretty interesting. It's a credible source. I'll put the link below. It's Japanese, but there's Google Translation if you're really interested to see it. So anyways, the survival rate in Japan after 5 years is 15%. After 10 years is only 6.3%. And 20 years is 0.3%. Wow, 0.3%. Yep. So, anyways, considering that, right? I feel like there's more practical way to understand what are the 6.3 and 0.3% are doing, instead of saying that, hey, like I started up and I feel fear because I might not be able to continue because of this and that. There was this pandemic as well, and I think it's a very interesting topic as well. But personally for me, I do believe that it comes from the core value of the owners, and also ideal is good, visionary is good, entrepreneur is good, all that is flashy and good, but then the key is the execution part. How do you implement that ideology to the employee's mindset, and also how do you put that into the everyday actions? So that transition of ideology and action, that's actually the key. And not only that, it's about the core value. So this part, I knew this concept since I was in university, but knowing and doing and being able to share it is a totally different story. Knowing about things, anybody can do that if they study, but actually implementing it and actually, making mistakes and going through this try and errors, these are the tough part, but the most important part. Sometimes you get humiliated because it's really hard, but that's the part that I think it's most important, the owners that is willing to do that. So I think everybody's growing together, and I hope, my channel can be, very meaningful to people who's trying to be more successful. My first company was a very good company. It was owned by Japanese, great ethics, although the strategic part and the execution part was a little bit on the low side. So constantly the team didn't know where the direction of the company was. They were demotivated because the company couldn't keep the promise or something. So that kind of thing was happening, but still it was peaceful because it was very, very stable. So I was there for 3 years, and I learned a lot, and I came to Canada. It was a challenge for me because I became a general manager / owner, but this company was a little bit on a dark side, meaning that probably the core value, I think it's just more of an ethical part. And when the owner really wants to be successful by gaining money instead of helping people or thinking about the employee's future, that's when there's a border that certain owner cross, and that border is you cannot cross it if you want to be that 10%. Ethic and moral is really the key. And so I wouldn't say much because I'm all connected with the people that I was with in the past, but here is something that I want to provide is a learning curve for me personally, and also for all of the companies out in the world, right? So my third company was another company that was driven by money, and not by helping people, or not by serving a cause. And there was no core value, there was no management, so I was there to do the management. When I got in, things were pretty structurized, but right now that company is not there. It's in a different form maybe. And also the fourth company, no comment for that because it's too recent, and it was the corona thing that happened. But what I really want to say in here is that I really wanted to do this nonprofit organization, free education online for leaderships. I just really believe that people just can take information from simply listening to people's opinion. And that itself will be a starting point to alter the reality. And without us being able to be exposed with information, with the right information, it's really hard to grow, right? And would you say growth is necessary for, yeah, like, it is necessary, because if we stop, then what are we gonna live for? What is fulfillment? And I was there, like I was really there, of being allergy to growth, motivational speaking, people who's trying to make money out of it. Oh my god, it just got to the point that I was so depressed. I didn't want to hear anything about the growth, and that's when I went through a depression for over a year, and I just chose not to grow. Well, funny thing is, even if you feel like you chose not to grow, you're kind of pushed to. I even thought about not being in this world is the best solution for me, but I wouldn't go too deep on this. But that's how I feel, that I didn't feel like I fit in the society. I didn't feel like I was productive. I didn't feel like I belonged. But after I had this epiphany that only if I could serve my purpose, only if I could live by my core values, then yes, I might have a place to belong. I might be able to be fulfilled, and I might be able to accept my up and downs within life. So yeah, this is the reason why. And I really appreciate for you, whoever it is who is listening to this, that have heard me. And I would appreciate if in any way, if it resonate, or if you feel like you want to support this activity, please hit the like button, so that this word can spread, this activity can spread. And yes, I would like to continue, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye.